So today I'm going to talk about a very important special move that's called Enpasant, which is done only by pawns. So Enpasant in French, it means the in passing. So basically, the pawn, if your opponent's pawn moves 2 on its first turn, so I can capture it by taking behind it. So for example, if this pawn moves up 2, that's the first move of that pawn, I can take like that. So for this en passant move, there are a few rules. So once my opponent's pawn moves up 2 next to my pawn right here, I cannot wait a few turns. I cannot wait and then take it. It is now too late. I cannot take it anymore. The move is not available anymore. I must do it. I must do en passant the first time my opponent moves that piece that I'm willing to do it with. So the queen's pawn, the black queen's pawn moved to d6, d5. So on that turn, I must capture the piece if I want to. If it's a good move. I don't have to, but it's just an option. So I cannot wait, I cannot move my knight, and then once the game goes on, I cannot go for en passant. So it's a very special move, it's a unique move, and a lot of people don't know about it. And it's very important to know about this move, especially in tournaments. It will give you the upper hand to win the game. Okay, so now I'm going to show another example of en passant. And this time it's more in a serious position. It's in an endgame position. Now as you can see, white is up by a pawn, but black seems like it has a slight upper hand with the king that is getting closer to my pawn's area. So now black is gonna move up to check me here. And so now I could continue on the game, moving up like that, moving back, or retreating. But instead, I can do the en passant move because the black pawn moved up 2, and it's the first time he moved it. He just moved it, this move. So now my white pawn on b5 can take the pawn on c5. Like this. And now my white pawn is off to the end of the board and can win the game now. So as you can see, en passant could help in endgame situations, and it's a very good move because it could change the game and of how the game goes. So it's very important to know. If you do not know this move, it's really important to learn it, so you have the upper hand in a game or something.